Hello Blackbird artists and Shay artists. I hope this video finds you well and having some fun during your second week of me seeing you and doing this. I have been able to see several of you on our Zoom meetings and I'm so thankful for that. It's so awesome to see your faces. If you need more information about meeting up for our optional online Zoom art class, you can email me at jtelcott@harborps.org. I post all of the Zoom meeting times on our Google Classroom every week, and I would love to see more and more kids on there. I'm also seeing lots of wonderful art, which is so exciting. Frida and I love to look at it, and I shared some of it with the other kids today that I was Zooming with. So today, or this week, our book is Poppy and Sam and the Leaf Thief. And I really liked this book and thought it would be fun to read because it's set up kind of like a comic book. So without further ado, let's see what happens to Poppy and Sam. Good morning, Sam. Hello, Poppy. Poppy, can we eat the strawberries today? Not today, Sam. They're not ripe yet, but they look so tasty. Just a few more days, I promise, said Poppy. What if I took a teeny weeny bite? Oh, did you hear that, Sam? No. What? Someone is yelling. I should probably stay here and keep an eye on the strawberries, said Sam. That is scandalous! The vandal should come forward immediately. What happened, Basil? So there's Poppy running to check, Sam trying to protect the strawberries, and the basil plant is over here. Just look! Someone took a bite of my leaf while I was sleeping and my beautiful leaves are ruined. Oh no, poor Basil. Stay calm. We'll help find the culprit. What can we do? Said the bees. We can start interviewing the insects, said Poppy. Excuse me, honeybee. Yes, we are trying to figure out who nibbled Basil's leaves. Where were you last night? I was with the Wasp sisters. We play cards on Tuesday night, said Honeybee. If I were you, I'd question Ladybug. I saw her lurking around Basil last night. Oh, thanks, said Poppy. Hello, Ladybug. May we ask you where you were last night? Said Poppy. Last night, said Ladybug. I was right here protecting these roses from the aphids. I'd ask Mr. Bumblebee. I always thought there was something odd about him. Really? Thank you, said Sam. Zzz, snort. Zzz, snort. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Bumblebee. Zzz. Mr. Bumblebee, we were just looking for the person who nibbled Mr. Basil's leaves. Can you help us? Please, Mom. 5 more minutes. I spent all yesterday in my hammock. All night too, said Mr. Bumblebee. If I were you, I'd ask the ants. They're all kind of weird. It's not normal to work as much as they do. The ants? Said Poppy. Basil leaves? Said the ants. We have more than enough leaves. You should ask or go see Ms. Honeybee. I saw her buzzing around the basil this week. Who did it? What a puzzle, said Sam. At this rate, I don't think we'll ever find the culprit. Of course we will. But how will we do it? We'll catch the leaf nibbler red-handed. I spy someone on that page. They're waiting at night to catch the leaf nibbler. Do you see anything? Said Sam. Nothing yet, said Poppy. This hideout is super comfy. Yeah, it's pretty cozy. I think I'll just close my eyes for a little bit. Okay, I'll keep. They fell asleep. They fell asleep right now. My beautiful leaves! Oh, Basil, oh no, it happened again? We need another plan. I think I have an idea. Where is the closest beehive? Any thief who comes prowling tonight will get stuck. Honey, why are you spreading honey around to me? So that they get stuck. Yum, said Sam, as he's eating the honey. It's nighttime. And then it's morning again. Let's see if our plan worked. Underground. The thief came from underground. Basil, what happened? The thief dug a tunnel, and they didn't have to walk through the honey to get their leaves. Drat. I've always been known for my beautiful leaves, said Basil. Now I'm wearing Swiss cheese on my head. I'll be right back, Basil. I know exactly what we need. Here we go. What is it? Is that soap? Give me a hand, Sam. Goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow, Basil. It's nighttime. Waking up. Oh! How lovely. It's so pretty. Oh, wow. There's bubbles floating around. Where are these bubbles coming from, Poppy? That's what we have to find out, Sam. Come on. The bubbles are floating lower and lower. This part of the garden is so dense. Crack. What? What was that? Is someone in there? Earwig? Hello? Mr. Earwig, that's where the bubbles are coming from. Basil leaves are my favorite, said Earwig. I'm sorry I ruined your beautiful leaves, Basil. Pluck. Here you go. Really? For me? Everything tastes better when it's freely offered, Earwig. You only have to ask. The answer might surprise you. I know how this day could get even better, said Sam. They're delicious. I still prefer basil. Haha, said Earwig. The end. So instead of just taking the basil, it's always better for Earwig to ask. Just kind of like with everything, right? It's always better to ask. You never know. But what I really liked about this book, my friends, is how Poppy and Sam, the little girl and the panda, are in the garden, and everything in the garden is much bigger than them. And it made me think what it would be like maybe to be little and be like teeny tiny like a bug and be in a garden. So your challenge, if you accept it, is draw an adventure as if you were a bug. Where would you travel? Would you be eating food? Would you go from one garden to another? What about the bugs on the beach? What about the bugs on the in the woods? Imagine how big trees must feel to bugs. They're probably like their own world. So I drew Frida and I in our garden on an adventure. So there we are, and we are in our garden with the big yellow flowers. And you can see I've made us this size, but then I've made, the flowers really tall. And I've even included the small flowers on the hills in the background. And I colored in the sky, and I colored in myself and gave myself a face. Colored in as neatly as I could with the time I had. So, I would love to see what adventures you would go on if you're a bug. Okay. Maybe you wear polka dots like a ladybug and you go on an adventure to different flowers. Maybe you're a spider and you're weaving your own web. Maybe you decide that you're going to be a fly at the beach. Imagine how big the lake feels to a bug. My friends, I look forward to see what you create. Feel free to reach out if you have any other things that you want to share on the Google Classroom. By the end of the day Thursday, I will be posting another wacky art challenge for us to do. So, I hope you enjoyed me reading the book, and I hope to see all of your drawings very soon. Bye, friends.